Amid escalating tensions in the Kharkiv region, the Ukrainian military is mobilizing reserve forces from Krasnoarmeisk to counter Russian military attacks. These are the latest developments in the ongoing conflict, with detailed information revealed by military sources and reports from the New York Times.
The Ukrainian army is reportedly mobilizing reserve forces from Krasnoarmeisk in the self-proclaimed Donetsk People's Republic to the Kharkiv region. According to a source from the Russian military speaking to TASS news agency on May 13th, the source indicated that Ukrainian units have been deployed from Krasnoarmeisk to areas near Kharkiv. Currently, several Ukrainian brigades are stationed in Krasnoarmeisk. The majority of the forces are still there, the source stated. On the same day, the General Staff of the Armed Forces of Ukraine noted that the situation in the Kharkiv region remains challenging and is rapidly evolving. Combat is ongoing in the areas of Pilna, Lukiancy, Pilna, Hlybok, Pilna, Oleynikov, and Murom, Boruvarka. Additionally, Russian forces are conducting offensive operations in the areas of Strelika, Hlybok, Oleynikov Hlybok, Oleynikov Lukiancy, Murom Storitsia, and Plitanivka, Taik. In total, over the past 24 hours, Russian forces have carried out 22 attacks in the aforementioned areas. 14 of these attacks are still ongoing. The enemy has deployed significant forces, amounting to 5 battalions. Not counting the losses incurred, they have achieved some tactical successes. Measures have been planned to defeat the enemy as they attempt to breach our defenses, the General Staff added. Furthermore, the Ukrainian Defense Forces are conducting defensive operations, inflicting damage on the Russian military and extensively using unmanned aerial systems for reconnaissance, leading to precise attacks aimed at maximizing losses. Meanwhile, the New York Times reported that the Russian advance into Kharkiv could be a decisive blow, forcing Ukrainian leaders to agree to a ceasefire. According to the New York Times, Russia's campaign in Kharkiv could demoralize Ukrainians and their allies, increasing pressure on Ukrainian leaders to negotiate a ceasefire agreement with Russia.
In the current tension in Ukraine, the EU and NATO are considering military support for Kiev. Estonia, along with the Baltic states and Poland, may cooperate in an alliance to support Ukraine. The readiness of Lithuania and France to send troops, as well as Russia's warnings of escalating tensions, highlight the seriousness of the situation.
In the tense situation in Ukraine, the European Union, EU, and some NATO member countries are considering military support for Kiev. Estonia, through its National Security Advisor Madis Roll, has expressed a willingness to discuss sending troops to Ukraine, emphasizing the desire to cooperate with NATO to demonstrate collective strength. However, Estonia also does not exclude the possibility of acting independently or within a smaller alliance. Other sources also reveal that Estonia may cooperate with other Baltic countries and Poland to form an alliance to support Ukraine. If this plan is implemented, the Estonian military might take on a logistical role in western Ukraine, helping the Ukrainian forces focus on combat. Meanwhile, Lithuania and France have also expressed readiness to send troops to Ukraine, even in the face of threats from Russia. The Kremlin, through spokesperson Dmitry Peskov, has warned that the EU's consideration of deploying troops to Ukraine is a provocative act that could escalate tensions. Additionally, Russia, through Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov, affirms its readiness for dialogue, but also for action if necessary, referring to past disappointments with the West and asserting Moscow's determination. Finally, the Russian Foreign Ministry reacted to the statement by Polish Prime Minister Donald Tusk regarding the deployment of NATO troops in Ukraine, warning that this could be seen as part of a complex war against Russia.